Dinosaurs. Just the word evokes a sense of awe and wonder. These ancient giants have captured our imaginations for generations. These magnificent creatures, rulers of Earth millions of years ago, continue to fascinate us. Their sheer size and power are almost beyond comprehension. In the realm of science fiction, dinosaurs often take on an even more thrilling persona. They are not just relics of the past but are reimagined in futuristic settings. They roar ferociously as they stomp across alien landscapes, their presence both terrifying and awe-inspiring. Think of the Tyrannosaurus Rex in Jurassic Park, its earth-shaking roar echoing through the jungle. This iconic scene has left an indelible mark on popular culture. Or picture velociraptors, their chilling screeches echoing through the metallic corridors of a spaceship. These creatures are brought to life with a mix of science and imagination. These are the sounds of cinematic terror. They tap into our primal fear of predators, making our hearts race. These depictions tap into our primal fear of predators. The thrill and fear they evoke are a testament to their lasting impact on our psyche. The loud roar, often exaggerated for dramatic effect, reinforces the image of dinosaurs as monstrous and terrifying. But how accurate is this portrayal? But how much of this is based on scientific reality? What do we really know about the sounds these ancient creatures made? Could a dinosaur actually roar in space? The idea seems far-fetched, but it raises interesting questions about sound and its properties. The answer, as with many things in science, is more complex than a simple yes or no. Sound behaves differently in various environments. To understand why, we need to take a journey into the fascinating world of sound itself. How it travels, how it is perceived, and how it can be manipulated. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for liftoff. We're about to explore the science behind the roars that have captivated us for so long. Sound, as we experience it, is a vibration that travels through a medium, like air or water. These vibrations are what we perceive as sound, and they can vary in frequency and amplitude, giving us the rich tapestry of noises and music we hear every day. When something vibrates like a drumhead or a vocal cord, it creates disturbances in the surrounding medium. These disturbances are essentially compressions and rarefactions of the medium's particles. These disturbances propagate outwards in waves, much like ripples on a pond. The energy from the vibration moves through the medium, carrying the sound to our ears. When these waves reach our ears, they cause our eardrums to vibrate, which our brains interpret as sound. This process allows us to enjoy everything from the rustling of leaves to the complexities of a symphony. Now let's consider the vacuum of space. Space is a vastly different environment compared to Earth. Unlike Earth, space is not empty. It contains a sparse scattering of atoms and particles. These particles are remnants of stars and other cosmic events. However, this matter is so incredibly spread out that it effectively acts as a vacuum. The density of particles is so low that they rarely collide or interact. There's simply not enough stuff for sound waves to travel through. Without a medium, the vibrations that create sound cannot propagate. Imagine trying to clap your hands underwater. You might feel the water resistance, but you wouldn't hear the sharp clap you're used to. The sound is muffled and dampened. That's because the water, being denser than air, dampens the sound waves. The particles in water are closer together, which affects how sound travels. In the vacuum of space, there's not even water to dampen the sound. It's the ultimate silencer. The vast emptiness ensures that no sound can travel, creating a profound silence. So, if sound can't travel in space, what about the roars and screeches of those cinematic dinosaurs? We've all heard them in movies, but how accurate are they? Well, that's where science fiction takes a bit of creative license. Filmmakers often use a mix of animal sounds and digital effects to create those iconic roars. But here on Earth, scientists are hard at work trying to reconstruct the real soundscapes of the Mesozoic era. This involves a lot of detective work and scientific ingenuity. It's a challenging task, like piecing together a puzzle with many missing pieces. Each fossil provides a small but crucial part of the bigger picture. Fossils, while incredibly valuable, don't preserve sound directly. They are silent witnesses to a bygone era. However, they can provide clues. The shape and structure of bones can tell us a lot about the potential for sound production. By studying the structure of a dinosaur's skull, particularly the inner ear and the bones surrounding the vocal tract, scientists can make inferences about the types of sounds it might have been able to produce. This is akin to reverse engineering the past. Living animals also offer valuable insights. Birds, for instance, are the closest living relatives of dinosaurs. Birds, the direct descendants of dinosaurs, have diverse vocalizations, from the melodic songs of songbirds to the deep hoots of owls. These vocalizations provide a window into the past. By studying the vocal mechanisms of birds, such as the syrinx, a unique vocal organ found in birds, scientists can gain a better understanding of how dinosaurs might have produced sound. This research bridges the gap between the ancient and modern worlds, offering a fascinating glimpse into the voices of the past. Let's return to the realm of science fiction for a moment. Suppose, hypothetically, that dinosaurs did exist on other planets. How might their sounds be affected by different atmospheres? On a planet with a dense atmosphere like Venus, sound would travel differently. The thicker air would cause sound waves to travel slower and attenuate less, resulting in sounds that are lower in pitch and carry further. A Tyrannosaurus rex on such a planet might have a deep, rumbling roar that could be heard for miles. Conversely, on a planet with a thin atmosphere like Mars, sound would travel faster but attenuate more quickly. This would result in sounds that are higher in pitch but don't travel as far. A velociraptor on Mars might have a shrill, bird-like screech audible only at close range. Section 5. The roar that never was. The silence of space versus the music of dinosaurs. The silence of space stands in stark contrast to the cacophony of sounds that likely filled the prehistoric world. While we can't hear those sounds directly, the quest to understand them is a testament to the power of scientific inquiry. Through careful analysis of fossils, comparative studies of living animals, and a healthy dose of imagination, we can begin to appreciate the symphony of the past. The dinosaurs, far from being silent monsters, were likely vocal creatures that used a variety of sounds for communication, mating, and defense. Just imagine a herd of triceratops communicating with low-frequency rumbles, or a pack of velociraptors coordinating their hunting strategies with a series of chirps and clicks. Section 6. The continuing mystery of dinosaur vocalizations. Despite our growing knowledge, much about dinosaur vocalizations remains a mystery. We may never know the full range of sounds they produced, or the nuances of their communication. However, this uncertainty only adds to the allure of these prehistoric creatures. The study of dinosaur sounds is a fascinating example of how science can shed light on the distant past. By combining evidence from fossils, living animals, and computer models, scientists are piecing together a more complete picture of the Mesozoic world, a world filled with the sights and sounds of dinosaurs. It's a reminder that the universe is full of wonders, both known and unknown. And sometimes the most exciting discoveries are the ones that raise more questions than answers. Section 7. The power of imagination. Why we still love roaring dinosaurs in space. Why are we, as humans, so captivated by the idea of dinosaurs roaring in space, even though we know it's scientifically inaccurate? Perhaps it's because it allows us to tap into a sense of childlike wonder and excitement. Dinosaurs represent a time when giants ruled the Earth, a time of mystery and adventure. Space, too, holds a similar allure. It's the final frontier, vast and unknown, full of endless possibilities. When we combine these two elements, dinosaurs and space, we create a potent cocktail of imagination, one that allows us to escape the confines of our everyday lives and explore the boundless realms of possibility. So, while we may chuckle at the roaring dinosaurs in our favorite science fiction films, let's not forget the sense of wonder they inspire. After all, it's that same sense of wonder that drives scientific exploration and discovery. Section 8. Beyond the roar, appreciating the true wonder of dinosaurs. While the roar of a dinosaur in space may be a scientific impossibility, it shouldn't diminish our fascination with these incredible creatures. In fact, understanding the science behind sound and the challenges of reconstructing dinosaur vocalizations only deepens the mystery and wonder surrounding them. Imagine standing on the edge of a prehistoric forest, listening to the symphony of life unfolding around you. The air is alive with the chirps and calls of unseen creatures. A herd of sauropods lumbers past, their massive footsteps shaking the ground beneath your feet. And in the distance you hear it, a low rumbling sound building in intensity. It's the call of a Tyrannosaurus rex, a sound both terrifying and awe-inspiring. We may never know exactly what dinosaurs sounded like, but we can use our imaginations, informed by science, to appreciate the symphony of sounds that once filled our planet. Section 9. Conclusion. The universe of possibilities. The universe is a vast and mysterious place, full of wonders we are only beginning to comprehend. The study of dinosaurs and the search for life beyond Earth remind us that there is still so much out there to discover. So the next time you watch a science fiction film featuring roaring dinosaurs in space, take a moment to appreciate both the creative license of the filmmakers and the incredible science behind the fiction. And who knows, perhaps one day we will discover evidence of life on other planets, and we'll get to hear the real sounds of alien creatures, even if they don't roar quite like a T-Rex in space.